Hey guys, all muscle. Let me show you what I'm working on today. See if you can figure it out. Just kidding, I wouldn't expect you to figure that out. Anyways, this is a this is a door panel off of a C4 Corvette. Like that one there. I believe these particular door panels are 94 to 96, and then they were a little different from the earlier models. But right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a fix that I use or have used to fix these door panels. And if you guys know about these door panels, those of you who own C4s should probably know. These were pretty poorly designed. What happens to them is they start cracking right in here. This one, you can see the crack on it there. And as they do that, this will open up, and the door panel will start looking all deformed and sagging on the actual door. So this is what I've got here. I've got some templates, and this is a piece of just a basic piece of sheet metal. I keep sheet metal here in the shop for just random uses. And these templates are going to be, now these I made for the I made these for the passenger side door. I'm going to see if they work on here. It looks like they will. I'm just going to have to do some trim work a little bit maybe. Well, that's not a big deal. This here is basically what I'm going to do. I'm going to take these, see if I can get that to stay, and this here. So I'm going to make these two pieces here out of sheet metal, and then I'm going to drill a hole 1, 2, and 3, and then I'm going to send a pop rivet through the two pieces of sheet metal and sandwich this whole piece together, and all the while flexing this this crack here closed in place. And then I'm gonna skip this one and then go to the next one over. This little these were obviously made for reinforcement, but they don't do shit for reinforcing. Obviously they just crack. And I would say probably 90%. This is not one of those fixes that you can either do or don't do. I mean, as far as I've seen a lot of C4s. They're all broken, every single one of them. And this is a 50,000. This was a 50,000 mile panel, so there wasn't a lot of use that went behind this door panel cracking. I mean, this is actually not so bad when this starts opening up. If you C4 owners see this panel here, you'd probably say this is a damn good one. Because this is one of the better ones that I've seen. I've got another set like this that I pulled off, and they're a little bit more tweaked than this, but they get a lot worse. And then they seem to get pretty bad to where you can't even do anything about it. Well, let me show you. I fixed this panel here about a month ago, and maybe a little more. It's been a little while longer, but there's no sag in it at all. Meets up on the door perfectly, and it seems to be holding up pretty well. I'm gonna go ahead and do this job because it'll make the video too lengthy if I sit here and videotape this the whole time, and that way I don't bore you guys with everything. But I'll show you at the very end what happens and how it looks, and maybe I'll just add it to the back side of this video so it can pop up as one deal. Alright guys, let me get to work here and I'll see you in a minute. Alrighty, I just wanted to go through real quick. I've already made, I've already made one of these here, and this is like I was mentioning earlier, is just going to sit right in there just like that, and then get sandwiched together with another piece of sheet metal on the other side. And I wanted to go through and show you what I was doing to make these. I went with just some regular paper. I use paper because it's easy to fold, and basically I can shape it and get it done pretty quickly with paper. Now the only thing is when you go to trace it with the paper, I trace it on my sheet metal here, just like that. It's tricky to hold it down, but it's not a big deal. You could just get it done. This doesn't have to be super accurate or perfect in any way, just as long as it meets with the top here and up in these areas. As long as it's not protruding up, maybe something like this is obviously goes on this side. It's a little bit deeper, but you see how it's pretty flush with the actual panel molding already. But you don't want it to stick up, you know, above the panel itself, because this might cause interference with the actual door shell. So just a tip on that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and finish tracing out the rest of these, get them all cut out. To cut them out, I'm using these snips here, and then I've got my little handy air saw here, which is pretty damn cool, to get in these little tight areas, like these little corner turns. But anyways, that's what I got there, and I'll make ending video here and show you exactly what I ended up with. All right, guys. All right, this is it. This is the the final on the door panel on the C4. I'm gonna show you what it looks like. I basically got two pieces of sheet metal in here, and then they're pull riveted together. The other sides. These are 3/16 rivets, by the way, if you want to know what I used. Started off with these templates that I made. Transferred them onto some sheet metal. Let me tell you about this. This was about a 3 hour. This took me about 3 hours to do, and about 3 hours to do the other side. Obviously, the other side wasn't too bad because it was the passenger. Usually, more times than not, there's going to be a driver in the car instead of a driver and a passenger. So the driver's side usually takes the beating, just like as in the driver's seat. Usually, the driver's seat leather or whatnot, or cloth seat, usually takes a beating first before the passenger side. Same thing with the door panel. Passenger side was way worse. This one was just barely cracking. If you can see in here, I pulled it pretty damn close to being all the way closed. This one also, it's just barely open there. But yeah, this I couldn't get a drill. One of the problems is I can't get a drill to sit in here to drill these out straight. So your partner just sat here and drilled it by hand, all three of those, and then three of those. So I did six holes by hand there. That took a good amount of time, and then luckily I have this really cool drill bit sharpener, and I just kept the bit sharp as I was using it, and I was able to get through them fairly decently quickly. A little bit of time on the drill press, drilling out the holes in the sheet metal, a little bit of time on the drill bit sharpener, and a little bit of time on the panel. So it was like a total of 3 hours. So if you're making $50 an hour, you've got $150 into the work on this door panel. I mean, I wouldn't do this for anybody else. Just because it's my own car, I'll just sit here and tinker with stuff like this. But I'm definitely not happy right now, I'll tell you that. It's just tedious work, and it just takes forever. That's why I did that one about 2 months ago, and I left this one here because I knew what kind of time it was going to take. But this is a damn clean door panel for the C4s. They just you don't find them this clean. Anyways, that's a wrap on that, and that's how I fixed these door panels. This is the second one I've done. I'm gonna, obviously have to put it to the test and see what kind of, what kind of time frame that this holds up for, longevity test, if you will. But anyways, if you like that fix, go ahead and try to implement it yourself, and or if you have a different fix, share that with me, because I'd like to see if somebody came up with something a little bit better. Anyways, signing off. Take care.